Wimbledon has a new queen. Kayode Alayode will be telling us all about it on Sports News.
Welcome now to Sports News. Officials of Ikoyi Club 1938 swimming section are very happy after their swimmers won the 46th international swimming competition held in Germany. Ikoyi Club 1938 finished first overall in the event, attended by 35 swimming clubs from 7 countries. They won a total of 42 gold, 39 silver and 35 bronze medals, with several certificates and trophies for outstanding performances in different categories. Some of the outstanding swimmers share their experiences.
Very good, because last year I didn't win as many medals. This year I won more medals. I won more gold medals. It was better for me because I experienced more stuff, and I'm older now, so like the competition was harder, so it pushed me to do better.
What inspired me was my older brother Diole, because when I see him swim, it gives me a thought, what am I going to do, what strategy am I going to do? So for the past weeks I've been training, I've been getting better and better.
I come from Ilaja. When I was a baby, they threw me into the river to see if I could swim, but I floated. Swimming in Germany was a nerve-wracking experience. I really struggled with my diving, but my mom helped me before the competition.
Germany was a very fun experience for me because it was my first time, and I've never been to Germany before. That was just my first time being to Germany. It was actually very easy because the people I was racing were not that hard like the people I was racing in the Ikoyi Club here.
Exciting children there. Now, Spain's Garbine Muguruza has won her first Wimbledon title for a straight set win over 5-time champion Venus Williams. The 23-year-old saved 2 set points in the first set on her way to a 7-5, 6-love victory under the center court roof. Muguruza denied Venus her first major title for 9 years, which would have made the American the oldest female Grand Slam champion in the Open era. It is the 14th seed's second Grand Slam title after her French Open triumph over Serena Williams in 2016. Well, we'll wrap it all up on that glorious moment on Sports News. Melinda is back in just a moment.
Thank you so much, Kayode. Thousands of Turks have gathered to mark the first anniversary of a failed coup with mass rallies. Many went to the Istanbul Bridge, a landmark of the resistance after an army faction tried to seize power on July the 15th, 2016. Since the coup, the government has dismissed more than 150,000 employees from state institutions in a purge that has continued until the anniversary eve. Critics say the dismissals and a wave of arrests are part of an attempt to silence the opposition. A series of events to mark the day kicks off. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan will unveil a memorial for the 260 people who lost their lives fighting the coup. The former British Prime Minister Tony Blair says EU leaders are prepared to be flexible on freedom of movement of people after Brexit. Mr. Blair explains that senior figures in the EU have told him that they are willing to consider changes to one of the key principles of membership of the single market. EU leaders have previously said the UK cannot stay in the single market while reducing the free movement of people.
To do with Brexit is that we know why we left, but we didn't know last year what the terms of leaving would be. We're now knowing a lot more about what it really means. Now, what's happening in Europe at the moment, two things. First of all, you've got the election of Macron in France. So Europe itself is now looking at its own reform programme. They will have an inner circle of the EU that would be part of the Eurozone and an outer circle. They will make reforms that I think would make it much more comfortable for Britain to fit itself in that outer circle. Changes around the types of things that are concerns for us.
And the main news again. Leaders from Nigeria's southern and middle belt regions today met in Abuja to harmonize their position on their call for the restructuring of Nigeria for faster development. Also today, the former Minister of Petroleum, Desiani Alison Madueke, was named by U.S. prosecutors in a fraud involving about $144 million worth of assets allegedly offered to her as bribe by two Nigerian businessmen, Jide Omokore and Kola Aluko. It was all tributes as the remains of Channels Television State House correspondent Chukwuma Nwekusi were laid to rest at his hometown in Imo State. And thousands today trooped out to mark the first anniversary of a failed coup in Turkey. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melinda Akimani.